Hi, this is Zach from Zach's Traders Cafe with a look at some single stocks on Wednesday, the 27th of July. Starting off with Barclay Group, and it looks as though we've got our answer as far as where this stock is heading over the near term. Failed below the floor of the June gap at £28 and below the 10-day moving average at 26.43. And while below that, we're looking for a retest of the main sub £22 support area over the next month. The RSI failed at the neutral 50 level, back down at 42 now, so that's a leading indicator on fresh downside, especially while the 10-day line caps the price. BHP Billiton next up, and still looking as though the uptrend here continues, especially while there's no breakback below the 50-day moving average at 885 pence. That's the blue line. While we're below that, well, rather above that, the target here as high as £12 at the top of the main price channel from December. If you're cautious on the shares, maybe wait for a clearance or a break back above the 10-day moving average at £9.58, just above where the market is now. Next up, second line gold miner Centamin. Here the uptrend continues, bounced from just below the 20-day moving average and just below £1.50. Likely new leg to the upside coming up with an end of day close above the 10-day moving average at 157, and that would take us up to the main target here as high as 200 pence at the top of the January rising trend channel, only well back below 150 or perhaps even 140 now, even beginning to question the upside scenario here. Another mining stock in focus and flourishing, as well as Fresnillo. Gap fill rebound over the last week from below 1800 pence. That was the gap floor from the beginning of this month, 1760, and while there's no breakback below that, we're looking for a best case scenario target here as high as 2400 pence, which is the top of a May rising trend channel over the next 1 to 2 months. So this seems to be a very, very strong situation indeed. EasyJet going the other way, clearly being hurt by geopolitical events and terrorism at the moment. The gap down in June, failure well below the gap for July and below 1200 pence, and really at the moment, while we're below the 10-day moving average and the top of this falling trend channel from May, the target here as low as 800 pence. That's the 10-day line there at £10.91. Man Group stock, which I haven't looked at for quite a while, but that also looking rather miserable at the moment. Failure at the 50-day moving average, £1.22, and while we're below that, the risk is of a sub 100 pence probe to the floor of this falling trend channel from March. Finishing up at Tesco, where disappointment in the air really with this, again, similar failure to that seen at Man Group, failure of the 50-day moving average, in this case at £1.63. And the promise at the moment is that while the 50-day line blocks the price action, we could see a target at the floor of this falling March price channel as low as £1.35 over the next month. That's it for me. More updates at the same time tomorrow.